To sell more coffins, I left a comment under the top streamer's video, Bro Dao's funeral services. Professional, granting you the most luxurious funeral after death. Book in advance to enjoy a super discount of 50%. But Little Witch's fans were instantly infuriated when they saw my comment. They accused me of having ill intentions, but what they didn't know was, I had acquired a system that could see others' death probabilities. Undertaking business with high-risk clients would earn me hefty rewards from the system. I looked at the lively Little Witch on my phone, who claimed he could live another 100 years, and sighed inwardly, what a good young man, yet his death probability has reached 99. Then I subscribed to Little Witch. After all, he was a potential client of mine. Sure enough, the next day, the news of broadcaster Little Witch's sudden death from a heart attack spread across the entire internet. Some of Little Witch's subscribers were all shocked, and many people dug out my comment. Do you guys remember? Under the video Little Witch posted yesterday, there was an advertisement. That guy seems a bit eerie, saying something like Little Witch is about to die, and offering a 50% discount for pre-booking a coffin. Other netizens also found my comments. I found it too. Is this some kind of prophecy? And Little Witch was his only subscription. Many people online marveled at the wonder, but most netizens thought it was just a coincidence. On the other hand, I looked at my phone in surprise. My previously obscure account had already been subscribed by thousands of people, and the number of subscribers was still increasing following this trend. Getting 10,000 subscribes was inevitable. Then I opened the video I posted yesterday. The comment section had grown from 0 to hundreds. Is this the Reaper, Bro Dao? Sure enough, Bro Dao only subscribed to Little Witch. Bro Dao's divine prediction, respect. I looked at the uniform comments in the section, realizing these people didn't come for my handsome looks. At that moment, the system prompt sounded again in my mind. The high-quality client the host followed has died. But since the host did not undertake the follow-up business, the reward entered the cumulative pool and was not issued. I frowned, regretting not promoting my services more to Little Witch yesterday, leading to the business not being taken up and the system reward not being obtained. After feeling depressed, I decided to start over, immediately picking up my phone to continue searching for target clients. Half an hour later, the system voice finally sounded. High-quality client detected. Death probability 83%. Please host, subscribe quickly, and complete the transaction. I was stunned for a moment and quickly focused on my phone. In the live stream was a broadcaster named Your Little Bunny, dressed lightly in the camera, her sexy figure on full display. I expertly wrote a comment in the comment section. Still the familiar slogan, Bro Dao's funeral services, professional, granting you the most luxurious funeral after death. Book in advance to enjoy an ultra discount of 60%, but this time I gave an extra discount. After all, without a deal, I couldn't complete the system's task. Soon, sharp-eyed netizens discovered my comment. How familiar this ID is. Isn't this the deity who predicted Little Witch's fate? Bro Dao, you're too dedicated? Bringing your business here. My bunny won't have an accident, right? Although worried about your little bunny, but why do I really want to see what happens next? In the entire comment section, some were joking, some were watching drama unfold, and some were warning your little bunny to be careful. I silently subscribed to Your Little Bunny. Then I bit my lip, deciding to go all out to close this deal. My fingers quickly typed out something, sending a stream of comments in the live broadcast room. This female streamer cursed at me, simply because I had acquired a system that allowed me to see others' death probabilities. So I commented on her video, saying she wouldn't live more than 2 days. And as the owner of a funeral home, I even considerately left her my contact information and offered a steep discount of 70% to close the deal. On the other end, Your Little Bunny read my comment on her phone and said with disgust, "Who is this idiot? Saying I'm about to die, and even advertising funeral services here." Then she smiled at the camera and said, "Hello, guys. This might be my last live broadcast." She looked regretful on camera, and her fans exploded upon hearing this. What? Little Bunny is quitting the internet. What's going on? Is someone bullying you? Little Bunny, tell us, we'll help you. Seeing the flood of comments, Your Little Bunny felt her goal was achieved and immediately put on a look of grievance. Somebody in my comments said I wouldn't live past 2 days, since everyone hates me so much. I won't broadcast anymore. As soon as she said this, the live room boiled over. Some people found the comment I posted, and the entire live room filled with curses at me. You're the one who won't live past 2 days. Tell me where you live. See if I don't come and beat you up. Get out of here, jerk. I looked at all the comments blaming me and helplessly shook my head. I originally wanted to remind Your Little Bunny to be careful during this time. Since her death probability was only 70%, there might still be a chance for her to survive. I didn't expect to be cyberbullied instead. Helplessly, I had to exit Your Little Bunny's live stream, and then I continued to scroll through videos. At that moment, the system's voice echoed in my mind again. High-quality client detected. Death probability 99%. Host is advised to subscribe to the high-quality client quickly. Hearing this probability, I was stunned for a moment. I had never seen a streamer with such a high death probability, and immediately opened his live stream. He was a cycling streamer, often attempting various difficult maneuvers. Since the system indicated that this streamer was doomed, I left my signature comment under his video, "Bro Dao's funeral services, professional, granting you the most luxurious funeral after death. Book in advance to enjoy a super discount of 50%. This comment quickly caught the attention of netizens. Why is Bro Dao here too? So unlucky. He subscribed to the 3 streamers I like. Yeah, one of the 3 people he subscribed to died. Now he says Brother Kwong will also die. What a joke. I just saw your little bunny stream, and he also said your little bunny would die. And then we chased him away with insults. Now he's here talking nonsense again. The streamer Brother Kwong also noticed my comment. And as a streamer, he naturally knew how to stir up the heat. So he said in his live room, well, there are all kinds of people nowadays, going around saying others will die just to sell coffins. Doing business to this extent is really something. I know you got lucky with the coincidental prediction of Little Witch's death, but that doesn't mean you can keep doing this. How about this? Let's make a bet. If I'm not dead in 3 days, you'll leave the internet forever. Brother Kwong smiled smugly at the camera after saying this. He knew that because of my successful prediction of Little Witch's death, there was still some buzz about it online. As long as he stayed safe for the next 3 days, he would successfully debunk me. Then breaking 1 million subscribers wouldn't be a dream. But what Brother Kwong didn't expect was that the next day, the news of your little bunny's demise would hit the headlines. Hearing this, Brother Kwong started to panic. After all, 2 of the 3 people I subscribed to were now dead, and he was the only one left, although he wanted to hide in a hospital right away. But he had already made the bet in front of his subscribers the day before, and he had to continue his live stream today. A man feared he was going to die because I had predicted his death online, and my previous predictions for others had come true. At that moment, the streamer Brother Kwong saw the news of your little bunny's death on his phone. Feeling a surge of fear, with things developing this way, he might be the next to die. His manager, sitting beside him, noticed Brother Kwang's worry and reassured him that it was probably just lucky guesses. Don't worry too much, he advised, suggesting a safer location for the next live stream. Brother Kwong nodded, feeling helpless. Yesterday, in his stream, he had publicly announced a bet with me, but now the whole internet knew about it. Backing out could damage his streaming popularity, so he had to continue streaming under pressure. In the afternoon, Brother Kwong arrived at a mountain range and began streaming from his phone. Viewers were surprised to see Brother Kwang's stream notification commenting on his fearlessness. Your little bunny is dead. His predictions are accurate. The stream quickly gained tens of thousands of viewers, many curious if my prediction would come true again. Watching the rapidly increasing viewer count and the incessant flood of gifts and donations, Brother Kwong, initially worried and scared, felt a flicker of greed in an instant. Just be careful this stream, he thought he could soon break 1 million followers. In less than an hour, donations reached a record high. Brother Kwang's face showed excitement. Today is too exciting, I've decided. I'll perform a stunt for you all, he announced, riding his mountain bike up a slope. Today's off-road course is safe. A fall is the worst that can happen. The viewers got excited. Can't wait for Brother Kwang's performance, but be safe. You're the man subscribed by death. Start quickly, Brother Kwong. I'll send you more gifts later. Seeing the word gifts, Brother Kwong got even more excited. He dashed down the slope, but as he was about to perform a jump twist, an accident happened. For some unknown reason, the bike chain broke, causing Brother Kwong to lose his balance. He lurched forward, landing on the crossbar. His entire body, along with the front of the bike, hit the ground. The sound of breaking bones was clearly transmitted into the live stream. Suddenly, everyone fell silent. What happened? Is he really dead? But it seemed like he couldn't be saved. What are you waiting for? Call the police quickly. Bro Dao's prediction came true again. Online comments about me went from mockery to doubt and now fear. Whoever Bro Dao subscribes to, the rumor spreads that they won't live long. Meanwhile, my account grew to 500,000 followers. I was speechless at the various suspicions about me online. I had clearly warned these streamers, but each one courted their own demise. But now wasn't the time to sigh. First, I needed to contact your little bunny's family. I hoped to take on this business deal, as the system task required handling high-risk clients. I was eager to see what reward the system would give upon completion. Just then, my phone rang. Hello, is this Bro Dao's funeral services? I'm the mother of your little bunny. Can you take care of my daughter's funeral? The woman's tone was very sorrowful. Everyone says you're the best for this funeral. Hearing this, I was quite excited. I quickly agreed. It seemed I would soon complete the system's task and receive the system's reward. I'm a guy who sells coffins, but I acquired a system that can see others' death probabilities. So, I chose to select clients online after relentless efforts. I finally got my first online business deal. Today was the day of your little bunny's funeral. The funeral proceeded in a silent and solemn atmosphere. Standing in front of your little bunny's tombstone, I felt somewhat guilty. If only I had warned her more. Perhaps this vibrant life wouldn't have been lost. Returning to my shop in the afternoon, I felt somewhat depressed. Just then, the system notification sounded in my mind. Congratulations on completing a follow-up business. The first phase reward was being issued. Reward skills, Blade of Death and Hand of God. Blade of Death can strip the target of their remaining life, requiring the user to sacrifice an equivalent amount of their life. Hand of God can grant a specified lifespan to a target, also at the cost of the user's equivalent lifespan. Currently, the host is rewarded with 276 years of lifespan. At that moment, I could feel a sense of rejuvenation throughout my body. Before I could even get excited, two police officers walked into the shop. Hello, we've received a report suspecting you're involved in 3 death cases. Please cooperate with our investigation. Actually, the police were also conflicted, as they didn't have much evidence. It was just too many rumors online. Reluctantly, they had to come and investigate. After a brief exchange, Officer Li who's understood the situation. It turned out to be about my online subscriptions, leading to the spread of news about whoever I subscribed to dying. That's why I was reported. Li who has slightly smiled with a somewhat threatening tone. In a few days, our police station will make a promotional video, encouraging people to believe in science. We hope you can come and help. If you don't come, I have reason to suspect you're seeking attention and involved in murder. Hearing this, I knew I had no way out. I could only helplessly smile and nod in agreement as the 2 police officers were about to leave. The system voice echoed in my mind, detecting a high-quality client. Name, Zhang Xiaoyang. Death probability, 78%. I felt somewhat helpless. This young officer had his whole life ahead, but I couldn't warn him directly due to the system. So, I earnestly called out to Zhang Xiaoyang. Hello, please wait a moment. What's your social media account? Zhang Xiaoyang looked puzzled, but still gave me his account. I quickly subscribed to his account on my phone and left my signature comment under his latest post. Protect yourself as you protect the people. Bro Dao's funeral services, professional, offering you the most lavish funeral. Pre-booking now comes with a 50% discount. I then waved my phone in front of the 2 officers. Li Hai's eyes were filled with shock. At that moment, they understood my intention. Everyone I subscribed to had died, and the only one alive was Officer Zhang Xiaoyang. That night, at the police station, each officer was ready for action. A major operation was to be carried out. Captain Li who gave Officer Zhang Xiaoyang a day off, since my hint during the day had worried him. Unexpectedly, during the arrest operation, the main suspect, while fleeing, ran into the off-duty Zhang Xiaoyang, full of responsibility. Upon seeing the suspect, immediately engaged in a fight with him. Although he apprehended the suspect, Zhang Xiaoyang himself was seriously injured, and his life and death were still unknown in the hospital.